Hello, Josh Thomas, mortgage broker in Utah. How you doing today? Hey, just wanted to come at you with 4 solutions to the one really real concern that a lot of sellers have, and that is, Josh, I would love to move, but I can't find a house, and I don't know how to make that transition because there's not enough homes for sale. And frankly, I'm just not going to move. I just don't want to play that game. I don't want to be one of those buyers in that really frustrating experience of trying to buy when there's just not enough homes for sale. Guys, there aren't enough homes for sale per the number of buyers, but there are a lot of homes still moving. Lots and lots of homes. So if you're not finding what you want, just stay tuned, but get yourself ready, because when you find it, if you're not dead ready, your chances of getting it are zero. Even if you are ready, your chances are small. And so we have to put all of our best feet forward all at the same time. So give us a call today, get pre-approved, and let's get you going. And we'll walk through all these little details. You and your agent will make sure we're all on the same page so that you can get that house when it does come up for sale. But how do you transition? How do you handle this? I've got a house. I've got a bunch of equity in this house. I want to put it down on the next house. But how do I mean, it's so hard to buy. How do I do that? And so here's 4 solutions for you. Rewind the video if I go too fast for you. Solution number 1 is you just keep the house. You rent it. Now you own 2 pieces of real estate, right? So you live in one and you go buy the other, and you move into this one, you rent this one out. Easy peasy, right? Well, wait a second. What about your down payment on this new house that you're buying? Isn't it in the equity of the house you're not selling? How do you get it in that case? Well, if you're going to keep the house as a rental, that's a scenario. If you're going to sell the house, that's a scenario. And so let me try to bounce back and forth between these just a little bit. So if you're going to keep the house as a rental and you have equity in it and you need that as a down payment, again, during pre-approval, we're going to walk through this in depth, because a lot of you guys have home equity, or you have 401ks, IRAs, retirement accounts that you can access that you may have not even thought of. And you can pay it back through the home equity of the house if you want, or just normal. I would suggest considering something like that instead of touching the home equity. But let's just say you touch the home equity, go get a home equity line of credit. And I'll make another video, and I've got a blog on my website already that kind of goes into how do you get a home equity line of credit. There's some really, really important tips that you need. I don't do those. I do first mortgages, okay? Unless we're doing a jumbo combination. But on a home equity line of credit, go get a home equity line out of the house that you're in if that's what you need to do. Now you have a down payment for the house that you want to buy. When you move out and you live over here, you're going to have a rental property that has a first mortgage and a second mortgage. But we'll run all the numbers and help you see how you can manage that and make sure that it doesn't sink you. But owning 2 pieces of real estate in today's market, great idea. Okay, option number 2. We want to qualify for both homes. Make the new financing fancy and simple and easy. Maybe you make some really good money and the debts are really low on both of them. Well, if you qualify for both loans, we're not going to bother showing the rental experience. We're not going to bother grabbing a lease or any of that kind of stuff like we would have to do. We simply tell the bank you're going to have 2 mortgages. And as long as you qualify on your debt to income ratio, you're good. And again, 2 pieces of real estate in this market are good. Okay. Another option. Well, Josh, I don't actually want 2 homes. I don't want a rental, and I don't want to keep the house long term. I want to get rid of it. And that equity, I wanted to put it into my new house. I want a small monthly payment on that new house. So that's where I introduced the concept of recasting. Recasting is not refinancing. Recasting means you have a house, you go buy another house, and then you sell this house, and that big chunk of equity, you're going to come and you're going to apply it to this brand new mortgage. So let's say you only put 10% down on this new house. We did a home equity line of credit over here, and then you sold the house later on, and now you have another 30% down, so 40% total. Well, over here, you started with mortgage insurance, and you have 90% financing, so the payment's kind of high. And then you bring 30% more, and now you're only at 60% financing. What you do is you tell the bank that's what you're doing. There's an application, and they usually charge like $150, $200 fee for that. But they will take and modify that mortgage as if you put it down, all 40% down to begin with. That means your payment will drop, the term stays the same, the rate stays the same, but if there's any mortgage insurance, it cancels. That's a recast. Pretty cool, pretty slick. So if you count the house as both mortgages and then you go buy, or if you count it as a rental, but then you don't want to keep it and you sell it. In either case, you sell the house after you buy the new one. In both cases, you can roll that in. Does that make sense? And then again, a home equity line of credit, great solution for tapping into equity right before you go and move and then eventually sell the house. Okay. Call us with any questions. We have lots of information more about that, but in a short little video, I didn't want to go too overwhelming. So make sure to rewind the video, watch as many times as you need to, like the video if you like it, comment on it. If you have questions or disagreements or anything or scenarios, go ahead and just give me a call, text me, email me. Our website's joshthomasmortgage.com. I've got an amazing team of people behind me that are helping me. So if you can't reach me right away, reach out to one of them. All their contacts right there on my main website. But otherwise, I hope you have a great day, and I hope this solution helps you achieve your dreams. Have a great day.